Arlo loves his garden. Every morning, he walks through the rows to see what has grown. 1, 2, 3, he shouts, pointing at the bright yellow sunflowers. These are the counting numbers we use every day to talk about the things we can see and touch. Pip, his little blue bird friend, likes to count too. She hops along the garden path, tapping each smooth pebble with her beak. 4, 5, 6, she chirps. These counting numbers, 1, 2, 3, and so on, are called natural numbers. They are the very first numbers we learn when we begin to explore the world. One afternoon, Arlo went to pick apples. He reached for his big wooden basket, but when he looked inside, there wasn't a single apple to be found. How do I count nothing? Arlo wondered, scratching his head. The natural numbers start at 1, but his basket was completely empty. Pip flew down with a clever solution. She held a small wooden sign in her talons with a round, friendly 0 painted on it. 0 is a number too, she seemed to say with a flutter of her wings. By including 0, they could finally describe the empty basket. Now Arlo and Pip had a set of numbers that started at 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, and all the way to forever. These are called whole numbers. They are just like natural numbers, but they include 0 to show when a space is empty or a basket is waiting to be filled. Later that day, Arlo decided to plant a very tall oak tree. To make sure the tree would stand strong against the wind, he had to dig a very deep hole in the earth. He pushed his shovel into the grass and tossed dirt over his shoulder, going deeper and deeper into the cool soil. Pip hopped right into the bottom of the hole to explore the damp earth. She was now standing well below the level of the green grass. If the grass level is 0, Arlo thought, looking down at his friend, then how do we count the space down here where Pip is hiding? Arlo took a piece of white chalk from his pocket and marked the side of the dirt wall. Below the 0 at the surface, he wrote a 1 with a little dash in front of it, -1. Then, further down, he wrote -2. These are called negative numbers, and they help us count things that are below a certain level. Pip looked at the long line of numbers they had created together. It was like a giant ladder that went up into the sky for the tall sunflowers and down into the dark ground for the deep roots. When we put the whole numbers and the negative numbers together, they form a big family called integers. From the deepest root at -5 to the empty basket at 0 and up to the tallest flower at 10, Arlo and Pip knew their garden was a world of math. Whether they were counting things they could see or measuring spaces they couldn't, the integers were always there to help them keep track of it all.